Okay, so hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you're all doing well. I would like to introduce Avi Golding and Cherie David, who would be speaking about their experiences living with aphasia, and I would like to hand it off to Avi Golding for now.
The other way around. Yeah.
Oh, Cherie first? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh, it's up to you guys, of course.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello there, how you doing?
I
I would like to put my PowerPoint the first time.
Ooh la la.
Okay. You can't see it?
We can see it.
Okay. My name is Cherie David. Wait a minute. I don't know how to. Okay.
It's right here.
Okay. What?
Hold on. Where is that?
I
Right
want to take the thing
down.
down.
Right.
Up.
Up. No, sorry. Down. Down. Stop. Over. No, the other way. The other way. Right there. See the other one? No. One more? No. The other one? Nope. The other one? The other one? The other one?
The other way.
Yeah. One more? That one. Up.
Okay. Thank you. So my name is Cherie David.
No
And
way.
what? You are not playing with me. So I went to school Passaic County Community College, and I did that associate, and I did my bachelor's with St. Elizabeth, and I went to school for my master with Walden. I am certified registered nurse, and wait a minute, certified in OB and CCRN. So that will be critical care. I went from labor and delivery because I was mad at the doctor, and I got mad and transferred to ICU. Who knows? So after this one, I had my stroke on February the 19th of 2019. And I had my stroke at 11:30 at night because I work overnight. So they took my blood clot out for me, thank God. So I went to the OR within 1 hour to get the blood clot out. So for the past 2 weeks, I had experiencing a brain fog. So I was really confused and really angry. So I thought I had a TIA, but it wasn't a TIA, it was really a stroke. So in 2 weeks, when I went to Kettler, West Orange, with inpatient, the speech therapist told me I had aphasia and from a stroke. So I didn't know that till 2 weeks later. Wait a minute. You read about aphasia. So I believe I had Burger aphasia. Is state that it is expensive to um to create words, but I believe I had anatomic Aphasia too. What I doing now? I love this part. So I volunteer for Kumac and Eva Vidits and Patterson to get out the food for the not really poor people, but they down on their luck. My hobbies is I love to line dance. I go every weekend to do something. So I'm going this weekend. I'm going to Root. Wait a minute, Roots Picnic. So I would like to do this something every weekend. I do. You see me? I did skiing. I love to jet ski. I love my heart. I made it for my son for his gym. So I was created the Kaizen logo for my son gym. I did the shooting range. I love to shoot something. So I love to play pool. So I got my master's from Walden on February the 11th, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. For I was before my stroke, I was going to do acute care, critical care MP, but I changed it at this my stroke because the problem with the critical care, you need to think and create something really quickly. So I changed it from critical care MP to primary care adults and geriatric nurse practitioners. So I was really proud about myself. So I would like to say this one. Wait a minute, when I can't see it. When paths seem to be blocked and skies are gray, what a new way, come what may. So that by June Bloom. So I would say if you want to do something for yourself and it's not going right like me because I had a stroke or something else. So I would like to say if you want to do something, you can afford a new way to do something. So are gonna be acute care? Not yet, not yet, not yet. So I transferred over my sciences to primary care, really slower over there than critical care. So I would like to say you need forward a new way that you can take to get on back on track. That's it.
That's it?
Yes, I know you really long.
Well, thank you so much, Cherie, and congratulations on your master's.
I need to pay my boys not in December. I'm gonna take my boys in September because I need to be free willy-nilly on over the summer.
Of course, yeah.
Yet I will need study.
Well, Well, congratulations again. And I really like your hobbies, especially the line dancing and the jet skiing.
Oh my God, I love this jet. I did it last August. I did it in Bahamas. Oh my God, the best one ever. I'm gonna to ski in 2 weeks at American Dream.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they have it. Big, the big snow. Over there, 24 hours. I like every day. They had the big snow every day during the summer too.
Oh, wow, so you can go all year round. Very nice. Well, thank you for sharing, Cherie. And now I'll hand it over to Avi to have his presentation.
Sure. One second
It's
then.
gonna be long.
Well, this is true. Okay, and share again. There we go. You see it?
Yes.
Okay. So grab. And there we go. So again, a type of aphasia. Again, do you want to see the type of 3 different types or no for speech pathologist?
We can do
Yeah.
a little bit, and then I would love to hear about your experiences as well.
All right. So, for example, Broca aphasias. Shaved is awesome. He lived in Adler Aphasia Center and he's really fun, but he has aphasia, global aphasia. So only he says is Michael. Right? No, Shaved. Crap. I don't remember. Is not Michael, but anyway, he have extended families, cooking, cook, woodwork, stuff like that. So I will show you the video.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
Kiki, lay, kiki, lay, kiki, lay, kiki, a, lay, kiki.
So a long time ago, is you work at APM, Apple.
Kiki.
Never mind, forget it. But it's good.
Kiki.
Okay, thank you so much.
Kiki.
Any questions, comments, concerns, or not yet?
I think not yet, but it was like a really good example of what Broca's is.
Good. Yeah. And then Wernicke aphasia. So Byron, a lot before the stroke, he was a architect. Unfortunately, he now has Broca aphasias, so he speak all the time long, but me and other people don't understand what's going on. So I will show you the video.
Hi, Byron. How are you?
I'm happy. Are you pretty? You look good.
What are you doing today?
We stayed with the water over here at the moment, and talk with the people over them over there. They're diving for them at the moment. They'll save in the moment. He'll have water very soon for him. With luck for him.
So we're on a cruise and we're about to
We
get to
will store it
juvenile.
right here and they'll save their hands right there for them.
And what were we just doing with the iPad?
Right at the moment, they don't show a darn thing.
With the iPad that we were doing. Like here?
I'd like my change for me and change hands for me. With happy, I would talk with Donna sometimes. We're out with them. Other people are working with them. I'm very happy with them.
Good.
This girl was fairly good. and happy. And I play golf and hit other trees. We play out with the hands. We save a lot of hands on hold for people's, for us, other hands. I don't know what you get, but I talk with a lot of hand for him. Sometime. Am I talk of any more to say?
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope the world lasts for you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Again, any questions, comments, concerns as well? Okay. So again, my name is Avi. Before 5, 10, 15, 16 years ago, I was a paramedic and then critical care and flight paramedic, full-time at North Shore LIJ, and then half-time at Columbia Presbyterian, but also Syosset, Victory, Maimonides, a lot of stuff. And then also 3 years I went to Israel to study in Bar Ilan University, but in the evening going to Magen David Adom to write as well. My mother, she is a Israeli, so I understand Hebrew and English together. But after the stroke, thank God for me, I understand Hebrew, but I don't read, write, or speak basically any longer. Not any longer, but close. And then also I was going to go to medical school, like my father, who was a nurse, doctor, is a radiologist. And then he 2 times went to surgery to AV valve is a prolapse. Same thing with me, and he is fine. So I say, you know what? Before medical school, I'm going to go to surgery. So in the surgery, I have a stroke resulting in aphasia. So yeah, so basically for 1 year, all I could think was Michael, and I have no idea even today who is Michael. Maybe my roommate, maybe my cousin, I don't know. But why Michael? I don't know why. But yeah, and then hemipresis. So 3 months I was in the bed because my arm and my leg is weak. So thank God OT and PT and speech pathology work with me together every day. And then 3 years OT and PT work with me, and then I am going to Valley and work as well. But a speech pathology every day, including today in the evening, I am going to work with a speech pathology, and it's getting well ish better. But yeah. So for rehab history. So 4 months I was in the hospital, 2 months at North Shore LIJ, and then 2 weeks at Columbia Presbyterian. And then 2 weeks after the stroke, I start to work with a speech pathology, OT and PT. Again, I have broca aphasia, so I understand everything but can't get the word out. But now I think you understand more than before, so it's very good. But again, every day I'm still working, so it's good. Broca is frustrating and also fun because it's funny, and yeah, whatever. So I have difficulty with names, numbers, spelling, reading, listening. It's very confusing. So for example, the speech pathologist said, okay, I'm gonna say dog, and you repeat dog. So I say, okay. So speech pathologist dog, and in my head I say dog, Alf says cat. And I say, oh, sorry, I meant cat. I meant dog, and it's wrong. I meant cat. So the next day later, or 5 minutes later, the speech said, okay, do it again. I'm gonna say dog, and you repeat dog. So I say, okay. The speech said dog, and in my head I say dog, and then out says cat, but I don't realize the difference. So the speech said, sorry, you meant cat, and it's wrong. You meant dog. I say, me? No, it's not my fault. It's your fault because I am right, because I am right, And then and then like 5 or 10 minutes later, I say, oh, you know what? I think I'm is my mistake, and the speech pathology is right. So yeah, sorry. So sorry, ladies. So yeah. And then next day later or 5 minutes later, the speech pathology is dog, and I say dog. So everything every day is different. So help me, like for example, hearing the first sounds or chromatic cues. Nuance Dragon is software is text to talk. So after the stroke, I don't know how to write any longer because I don't know. It's very confusing for me to write. So thank God for me. Again, everybody is different, but for me, the Nuance Dragon is good. So I speak, and Nuance Dragon listens and writes. So it's better than normal. Better than okay than for me. Yeah. Um, so yeah, and then Lawrence Nutari is a speech pathology, and she said when a person with aphasia is rod with a speech, one of the first things I said is tell them different ways to tell their family, I love you. I asked them to squeeze my hand 3 times, and I said, when you don't say the word, but you squeeze their hand, and they know that you are right. Uh, I love you. So it's very powerful for me. So yeah. Um, so I went to in the my apartment, and I say, you know what? Before I understand what aphasia is, but I don't really understand. I don't care because like trauma is awesome, heart attack is awesome, but aphasia is like aphasia is it's very small. And then after the stroke, I say, oh yeah, now I understand more than before. So so I went to the website, and I see a lot of aphasia in the website. So for example, National Aphasia Center in Virginia is very good. Adler Aphasia Center, you and uh, Charlie, not Charlie, not Charlie, but close. They I go to Adler Aphasia Center and have a good time. Mona Greenfield is a speech pathology in Union Square, so I also go to Union work with a speech pathology student and Mona. ARC, Facebook has ARC, a facial recovery connection, so it's really very cool. Harvey Alter, um, he has he was has aphasia, so he says, okay, in the hospital. All right, the language is gone, but the music is there. So I'm gonna sing. So the hospital says, okay, we'll sing together. So they sang, and then Harvey says, you know what? I want to broadcast in New York City is International Aphasia Movement. So they work with sing songs with Harvey together with people with aphasia. So have a good time and sing songs, and it's very good. I went to University of Michigan, 6 months intensive program, and it's very good. So yeah, come on. And then in the hospital, like EMS or police or hospital or ED go to hospital and says, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. And all I could do is Michael. So, whatever, but it's really good. And then I like sushi a lot. So now is really very good. And then I was writing after the stroke, and you can see basically it's garbage. It's very hard to understand what is going on. So yeah, North Shore LIJ. And then in New York City is called Help. It's called 1013. So 1013, 1013. And a lot of people, EMS, police, firemen, rushes for the bad man or whatever. So it's really very, very cool. So a lot of people like EMS, police, hospitals, have a good time, but also friends, stuff like that. And I like ties a lot. So a lot. I love ties with cartoon ties. So it's really very cool. And yeah, so it's really, yeah. And then, so before, again, I know what aphasia is because I read where I went to the website to the paramedic textbook and I read what aphasia is, but I don't I don't I don't really understand, but yeah. And then, so after the stroke, I said, you know what? I want to read again. So I went to glossary and I see it's 4 words, difficulty naming object correctly. That's it. And I said, what the, that is crazy. So thank God, like EMS or police, I email or I call a lot and I say, is it okay to speak with a speech pathology together talking about aphasia? And a lot of people says, yes, please come or Zoom and speak about aphasia. So it's really very, very cool. And then also, I like zoo, Bronx Zoo. I mean, again, do you like Bronx Zoo? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, good, because it's awesome, right? So, um, uh, so a lot of people and me went to Bronx Zoo, and I was in the passenger seat, and I see the ambulance calling me Presbyterian. So I say, "Ooh, stop, Michael, stop, Michael, ambulance, stop." So somebody will stop, and I hobble up, and Mike and uh, Danny, Mike and Danny, a long time ago, was working with me together in the ambulance. So Mike and Danny's like, "Hey, why are you nice to see what's going on?" And I could say, all I could say was, Michael, hello, Michael, awesome, Michael. So yeah, but it's really very, very cool for me. So yeah. Um, and then National Aphasia Center is called Aphasia Training Awareness. So Elaine Gansby, a long time ago, um, and Stephen Sabaliga speak with EMS, police, hospitals, with New Jersey or New York or Connecticut, and 1 or 2 people who has aphasia speak about their story. So, for example, Smithtown, USA, or New Jersey City Center. But also, I fly or I drove a lot, and I speak a lot, uh, many times with a speech out together talking about aphasia. So, for example, Ann Arbor, Michigan, or University of Michigan. I mean, uh, Ann Arbor, Michigan, University of Cal, whatever. Suffolk County Police, Finney, in Jerusalem, again, the Dome, but also doctor, nurses, PAs as well understand more than before because they understand more. Yeah, so like for example, North Shore LIJER or Columbia Presbyterian Rehab Program, or in Jerusalem again, Magen David Dome. I mean, Tzar Tzedek International ED with a speech relative together. So it's very, very, very cool. Uh, and then I was going to go to medical school and then I have a stroke. So I asked them, I say, is it okay to speak with a speech relative together talking about aphasia? So the guy said, yes, of course. So Gail Weissman is a speech pathology in post. She spoke about aphasia, and then Dr. Peter Neuro, blah, blah, sorry, is a very long name. He was a neuro pediatric MD, and then he has a stroke. So he spoke about his story. So it's very, very, very cool. And then a lot of people who have aphasia speak about their story in university, in college or university. So it's really very, very cool. And kids as well. Also, one time I went to LA and I spoke with again, sorry, long name again, Dr. Peter Floro, whatever. He is a neuro stroke rehab, and he and I spoke with radio or TV about aphasia. So it's very, very cool. Twice I went to ASHA. ASHA is amazing. So, and one time I spoke with a speech pathology student about my story. And then also I went to exposition, and it's a lot of interesting, art, a lot of very interesting for uh speech pathology, not just aphasia. So yeah. 1 year ago or 1.5 years ago, I went to Zoom. I went to House of Representative, and I spoke with one is doctor, three is a speech pathology student, and one is he has aphasia, so he spoke about his story. And then about 4 months ago ish, um, in EMS World Expo, uh, um, Yvonne Carey Jacobson, she spoke and me about aphasia and my story. Yeah, so it's really very, very good. And next year is in Las Vegas, so you can come and have a good time or whatever. But I love to. It one is the first time ever, so I'm gonna go to Las Vegas, and I go to a lot of things to do because it's really very, very cool. So yeah, about I don't know. Uh, Tova and Boaz, who is a EMS in Israel, he and Tova also wrote a paramedic textbook in Hebrew, and in the story is my story, so it's really very, very cool. Um, Candy, he, her, is mother had a massive stroke many years ago. So Candy says, you know what, I'm gonna broadcast about DVD about It's For Me. It guys with about aphasia. So it's really very, very cool. Again, authors a lot of books about aphasia as well. Uh, brain injury is different, but the same idea. So a lot of people who has brain injury support speak about aphasia, brain injury. Yeah. And then Tikalam Makers is a creating technology for people with disability. So around the world, they work with OT and PT and speech pathology and computer nerd together, working with thinking and then working with people, and it's really very, very cool. So in twice I went to Brooklyn, and is really very, very cool. So you can look at the website for Tikalam Maker Technology. Yeah. So yeah. Also is a disability magazine with people with disability. So this is really very, very cool. Also I go to hospital to visit patients who have stroke, and I share the story about my story, and they understand more than before. So it's very, very, very cool. Um, Carly McIntyre, he was actor, and then he has a stroke and aphasia. So he, like 10 years later, he says, you know what, I'm gonna broadcast about my story. So now he goes around the world, and he speak, and is a movie called Aphasia. So it was really very cool. And then Chappelle Chase, he has a stroke now, but before he was a director, and he was speaking with Hillary Clinton. So it was really very, very cool. All right. So any questions, comments, concerns? No?
I think
Okay.
saving them for the end.
What's that?
Saving
Okay.
some questions for the end, yeah.
Sure. And I like to do a lot of disability sport, a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of people who have disability or people with aphasia have a good time together. So, for example, moonlighting or riding horse in the winter or the spring, one or the other. Parachute, uh, motor parachute gliding, really interesting. Very, very cool. Scary because it's open, but yeah. Zip lining. paintball. Well, for me, I love to do a lot of stuff, except I don't know why, bungee jumping. I hate bungee jumping. Skydiving, no problem. Bungee jumping, don't like it. So whatever. Westchester Rifle and Pistol Range in Manhattan. Um, Helen Chase Hospital and Burke Rehab has tons on the disability sport. So a lot of people who have disability have a good time together. So it's really very, very cool. So for example, moonlighting or riding horse or skiing, kayaking. Freedom Wings is a disability gliding. So a lot of people have a good time is gliding. So it's really very, very cool. And then 6 people who is a pilot, and 2 of them, they have a wheelchair. They doesn't care. I don't care. Whatever. Have fun. Let's go. So it's really very, very cool. So, you can come have a good time as well. OT, PT, speech without work with people, and then later they will fly you and diving or whatever. So it's really very, very cool. Swimming in the pool, in the water, in the ocean, in the pool. And then later, a lot of people and me went to Bonaire, who is a small island, and going to oceans and diving. And it's really very, very cool. Dream Mountain, Dream Mall, America Dream is a dream wheel. So a lot, 2 people, Aaron and Dorothy, who has aphasia, and me went to Ferris wheel and ride many big mountain, many wheels. So it was really very, very cool. And then off-road, Northeast off-road adventure. So a lot of people like EMS, police, firemen, learn about in the mountain how to do it in the drive, but also a lot of people. The guy says, you know what, on a broadcast about disability. So a lot of people who have disability together helping together. So it's really very, very cool. Kites with ites. Aaron Ruffenberg, he has a wheelchair and he doesn't care. So Aaron and well, here I will show you. So it's like really have a good time, let's go. And a lot of people help them together. So it's really very, very cool. And then rock climbing. So it's really very, very cool. Again, rock climbing is like dogs a lot. Disability boxing. Hand cycling is a long time ago. Surfing. So again, Aaron, he is a surfer, like top of the world, top of the world, stuff like that. And then he surfing and the wave crushes him, so he has disability, no arm, no, whatever. So he doesn't care. He says, I want to do it again, even today, even more. So he goes together with one person to and help them. This is really cool. But he said, you know what, on a broadcast about life goes on. So he is free, and a lot of people who had disability surfing together with OT and PT together. So it's really very, very cool. Sailing is NIAC, so a lot of people who is disability sailing with OT, together, and then later lunch. So it was really very, very cool. Alpaca in harmony. Yoga. So a lot of Sam, who is love to go to yoga, so he together. So it was really very, very cool. And then skydiving. So it was really very, very cool. So I will show you the video. So you want to come? We'll
Yeah.
talk. We'll talk. Just saying. And then indoor skydiving. So I two very close by it from your and my in Manhattan. In Queens is two different I flights, so you can go indoor skydiving and do it. So I will show you the video. And Kyle, who also has a favor as well. So, it's a good time. So yeah. Road New York in is around the in Queens, in Manhattan. Bro, Queens Queens College is 1 block away is the lake. So a lot of people who has disability have a lake. Extreme kite. I love snowboarding for me, love it. Or skiing, stupid, but whatever. And a lot of people, Kyle Lee is skis, or Chappelle skis, is disability, but whatever. Tennis or disability tennis. Snowboard, skiing, water ski or snowboarding. So it's really very, very cool. Hot air balloon. In zoo in Vermont and snow, because I like snow. That's me. Snowboarding. So it's really very, very cool, but it's cold. It's two things. Number one, it's very, very cold, like -5 degrees Fahrenheit. It's freezing. And number two, I didn't know that. It's very, very fast, 55 miles per hour. So I'm screaming because I have no like arm, like this is very hard, like yeah, and I'm screaming, but nobody don't know that I'm screaming because the motor is more than me. But I'm there, I'm here now, so thank God. This is really very, very cool. Swimming. Ski bike is like, what the hell is ski bike? So I'll show you.
That's great. Oh, I love these.
But also you can see, for me, it's very slow for me, but a lot of people is it's very faster. And yeah, so you can see a lot, one person, yeah. So it is really very cool. And then golf. So, it is Kyle, who has aphasia again, have a good time.
The person who sings first gets a backpack.
Come on. Ugh, so close, so close. And then I went to Cancun and I swam with dolphins, sea lions, and manta rays. It was really very, very cool. So yeah. And then Stingray Cities. So I went to Cancun and I swam with the Stingray City. Stingray is really very, very cool. And then I was going to go to, I swear, look it up. It's very cool. Swimming with Pigs Caribbean. Look it up. So unfortunately the weather is poor, so they canceled, and I'm so mad because I want to do it again because it's like swim with pigs. I don't swim with pigs. I don't, it's two different, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Then uh Snuba or Snuba is really very cool. So you can swim with disability and have a good time. And then archery. So I will show you the video.
So, you talk real 2 years ago. I'm like, you remember 5 people doing 5.
No, we were
mean-
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Big thing.
Nice. Yeah.
So, and then falconry. So a lot of people who have disability is falconry. So don't bite, but is really very, very cool. And then I went to Glacier, Alaska, and I swam with dog sledding with Glacier in helicopter. So in dog sledding, I swim, not swim, whatever. And then helicopter is really cool. So I will show you the video again. It's 2 minutes. And then I don't know how to I don't know how to say it. So tandem is two people is yeah, it's really very, very cool. Look it up and you can see it's really very, very cool. You can go and swear whatever, and it's really very, very cool. And then things that do like dancing or rugby or stuff like that. So it's really very, very cool. And then also helping together have a good time. Like, so for example, train show in New York City or Museum of American Armor, Museum of Natural History, or also no bit a bit of polar bear club in the winter. So it's really very, very cool. Winter, not spring, winter. And then road trip. So have a good time together, and it's really cool. And then you can go to the website. It is Ability Expo in New Jersey. So it's free, and it's 2 months in the future is amazing. Is going to go to about America Dream Expo, Ability Expo in New Jersey, and it's really very, very cool. So look it up. You can go to Washington D.C. or LA or Chicago, and it's really very, very cool. Look it up. Museum of Natural History, Intrepid, stuff like that. And then No Barrier Summit is a disability sport. 3 days. So basically in the evening, in the morning, skiing, snowboarding, hiking, whatever you want. Everything is disability, have a good time, or Wounded Warriors, or kids, or whatever. And then in the evening, people who have disability speak about their story. And it's very amazing and interesting and very, very like story is how to do why and how to do it and stuff like that. So yeah. So next month, in the summer, every summer is something else. And I don't know the city, but I am going to know areas again. Every year is different cities. And yeah, so it's really very, very cool. So look it up. I forget, I'm sorry about that. It's 4 years ago. So I was going to go to medical in 2020, and then the virus thingy, so they canceled that. But yeah, so yeah. And then Adler Aphasia Center has a play in Manhattan, in New Jersey. So you can go to have a good time. So Beauty and the Beast, Grease, Fiddler on the Roof, and it's really cool because people who don't know who is not speaking, but it's amazing. So it was really very, very cool. So please come. It's really cool, and it's 45 minutes away. It's very, very cool. So yeah. And then you can go to also Aphasia Adler Aphasia Center in New Jersey. You can go to the website. It's really very, very cool. Or you can call or whatever. And then also you can go to Aphasia Training or Adler Recovery Connection or ARC Aphasia Cruises. So you can come have a good time together. So yeah, I think last week, they also went to a cruise as well. So it was really cool. Then I was in the I was paramedic, and then I lost the paramedic because it is really cool. But I really want to do it, so I was writing and I passed. So 4 years after the stroke, Avi is working volunteer, but working even today. So it's really very, very cool. You can go to JAMS Journal of EMS and understand about aphasia. So yeah, so please call me or email me or whatever, and that's it. So any questions, comments, concerns?
The last one is very funny, but one of the things I do want to say is that I think it's very admirable that you were able to go from saying Michael for a full year and now being able to connect with an entirely new community and being able to talk to all these different places, and especially us for today.
Of course, absolutely. But thank you. But do you have any more questions, comments, concerns? Either Chevelu, Shavlabla, Shavlabla, the Chevet.
Cherie,
Yes, thank you.
Cherie,
Cherie.
you're welcome. No,
I
Nothing?
have a question. When you went through the process of speech therapy, what was your favorite activity? What did you find most helpful?
Is me or Shaved? Shavit.
Oh, for you, Avi. And for sure, if Cherie wants to jump in, she could come in too.
So for me, well, again, so number one, I am working with a speech rally, number one. But number two, very, very close by it, is I'm teaching with a speech rally, talking about aphasia with EMS or police or hospitals. So that's for everybody else, very more understanding than before. For me, only for me, I'm so sad because I still wanted to go to medical school, but not yet. So I'm still working. We'll see.
I like that
And
you said not yet. Not yet. That means it's still in your future.
exactly 5, 10, 15, 16 years later, but yes, of course. But yeah.
That's all right. There's time.
And then number three for me, I love to do a lot of disability sport. Next month, I am 50 years old. So I have a Dave and Buster in Manhattan. So a lot of people, EMS, police, but also people with aphasia, speech pathology student, getting together for me. So please come together, or no, whatever.
you
But
didn't tell me.
I'm saying right now.
Send it to Carol so she'll let us all know.
Yes. So the
That'd be
fact
so cool. Thank you.
they didn't answer your question. So when I do my speed methodology, the first place I like, I do it with students. I love the students. So I went to William Patterson with the student and King University
Yes.
now. So I like the fact that they doing whatever they would like to do for me. So I'll do MIT. I pronounce the medication because I am a nurse. So
Yes.
I believe when I pass my boards, yes, I need to talk to patient and their family So I need to pronounce everything really correctly. But the problem, I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yes. So I believe from my brain to my mouth is the problem.
Right.
So I
Right.
like the fact they do MIT with me. She medication, and they do wait a minute. And they do wait a minute. Wait a minute, 1 minute. Wait a minute. I believe it's called memory progress. So they give me 3 things to do, then I do it. But I told them I need to be harder now. So
Yes.
asked them to do it 6 steps before I go do this one. So the memory precedent, the MIT were really good. And then I do client runs. So I go to the patient at 44 or 45, go there at I will ask them their name, their age, what kind of symptom they have, medical history, and treatment plan. I
Yes.
love that. Oh, I love the clinic runs.
This is fantastic. It's so functional. It's so
Yes,
real life.
yes,
You know,
yes,
and that's when you said medication, and for those of you who don't know, MIT is melodic intonation therapy. It
yes.
uses your right hemisphere's ability to sing and to
And need to
music,
tap.
even when your language is not where it used to be.
Yes, yes.
I'm always singing with my patients, and we use MIT quite a lot. But thank you, Cherie. I love
Love
that. But
it.
that's the functional piece of it. But Avi,
I
the connection
love the
here, thank
student.
you. Oh,
I had a speech pathologist now. Maybe I'm gonna find her. So because the student doing better than my speech therapist. So I maybe find her. She really nice though.
I
She
I
really
I work
nice.
with college students at the clinic, and they're the best. So I
Yes,
know.
I
I
know
know.
they work hard. So I said I need to be over and above. So I told her you need to research, and when you say the medication, say it correctly. So
Yes. Hold them to the standard, Cherie. Yes.
yes, I love my students. Oh my God, really great. So
I'm gonna
I'll go.
with that.
Wait a minute. Oh, in oh darn it. In June. I don't know the date, but we put on. My son had a gym open. It been open in the Hackensack for maybe 2.5 years. So for 2 years, we will do kickball. And we do kickball for the people that for to donate to Adler Fraser Center.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll send you the info when I get it.
Please do. Please do.
Oh my, it was really great last year. The person I did the student at King came over to do the kickball. She was really sweating. Oh my God.
For a
So
good cause.
maybe somebody can come over here to play kickball. I
Hackensack
play.
is not that far. So
Yes. No. I
uh,
play. So you can play.
please keep us posted on any events you have going on, both you and Avi. Let us know. We'll let our students know.
Thank you.
run, but I have a client that I'm gonna go see in a few minutes. But thank you both so much for sharing so much with us. And I'll let Carol take over the wrap up from here, but pleasure to meet you
Bye-bye.
both. Be well. Thank you so much. Thank
You
you.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And it is okay to take a picture together?
Yeah, and whoever wants to turn their cameras on and be a part of the picture, you can. If you don't would like not to, then you can just turn your
I'm
cameras
gonna
off.
fit my hair.
My hair too. Hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Awesome.
Very
Okay,
nice.
I don't know how to do a screenshot. My
I'll send
bad.
it to you if anything.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Any
Yeah.
more questions?
I guess it's also time to like start wrapping up
Okay.
but I would like to thank you both so much for coming. You both have such bright personalities and your stories are both so interesting. And thank you so much for giving us your time today.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Take
thank
care.
you
Have
so
a
much.
wonderful-
It was amazing. I love
Thank
to hear
you.
it, your experiences and everything and all your hobbies.
Yes, thank you. IV was really long.
But informative, all the hobbies, like I was like having things I didn't even know about.
I love it.
Happy early birthday.
I love you.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Take
Thank
care.
you for sharing your experiences.
Thank you.
you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.